Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to make a ton of coins without really doing anything on EAFC. All you've got to do is invest a little bit and you sit back and you will make an absolute ton. So if you're new around here and you want a team like mine, you're in the right place. Just make sure to subscribe to say thank you and of course drop a like down below. And if you do want some coins in a little bit of a faster way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against neeks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to mitchcactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to mitchcactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. Now you guys know the first thing we want to do in an investing video is head over to Footbin to review the prices of players. We're going to head over to, if we go to players, I think it's cheapest by rating, which should be on, I think it's on the SBC section here. It's a little bit different on the app. It's in the players section, so they've got it a bit jumbled up. But as we can see here, we've got 81s, 82s, 83s. They're pretty dirt at the minute. So if you've got a lower amount of coins and you want to invest in something a little bit surefire, I would say you want to go with the 83 route. Being that there are 1,000 coins, they're very, very, very low at the moment. Similarly to 84s, 2,200 coins for an 84 is almost unheard of. So we need to obviously have a bit of a grasp on that and take hold of those too. You got a similar story as we go up the ranks. It doesn't really stop until you get into the kind of territory of 89 and 90 rated. Once you get to 90 rated, you're paying 60k a card. Once you get to around 88, you're still only paying 20,000 coins. So it's a much safer investment. Now, if we do look at 89s, it literally doubles from 88 to 89. And the reality is, if you're to pack an 89 right now, the safest thing to do is to sell it on and buy two 88s, because realistically, it's pretty much the same cost. So we're going to avoid 89 pluses in terms of the investing, but we're going to focus on everything in between 88 and of course 83. Now, when we head over to the market, it's difficult to sometimes pick which players you want to go for, but looking at the 86 and 85 section of players, there's quite a few that we can section off in filters. So we can pick up Germans from La Liga, centre mids only, and that's going to be Gundogan and of course Cruz. Now, luckily, these two are on the list of the top 10 cheapest 86s. So we can go ahead and use this as a filter to pick up the bottom of the market right now of these players. Now, we might not necessarily snipe them. We can do, of course, if we want to. That's a way that we can narrow this down a little bit easier and pick these off quite quickly. But the reality is with the 86s, I'm going to look for having these on at about 86. I'm going to look to sell these guys at around 11,000 coins a piece. Now that is absolutely going to be attainable once we get some bigger SBCs, especially over the team of the year period. Now 66k, I think, is going to get you the bottom end of these right now for the cruises, but we've got Gundogan's a lot cheaper. So we're going to pick up anything we see at around that price. I probably was a bit too hasty on the first two cruises I got, but we're aiming to sell them on at 11k. So realistically, it doesn't matter too much if we go a bit above their current value, because we're going to be selling them for way above what they are now. So we've managed to get a few Gundogans at 7.5. We've got a 7.6. We've got some 7.7. So we're going to list these up. This is my 86 storage. We're going to send those up, and now we're going to look at a few higher rated cards. So if we have a look down to the 87s, the 88s, is there any way to filter those out? Well, actually, if we go for Portuguese midfielders from the Premier League, it looks like midfielders is going to be the theme here today. Midfielder, Premier League, and we go for a minimum of 10,250. This is going to leave us with Bruno Fernandes. It's going to leave us with Bernardo Silva, and we do have to pop Portuguese in, but as you can see, we've just got the two of them, both 88. So essentially, when you're doing your investing, when you're picking up these cards, it's always worth doing it as a filter, because one, you get the cheapest on the market of the pairings of these two players rather than just of one of them. If they're the same rating and the same filter, you can get the absolute cheapest of the bunch, which is obviously what you want to do. So if we go to 2,500, we've got two Bernardos here, but my controller has just broken the market apparently. So we're going to head back onto the market to try fill out that filter again. It is always good when EAF completely ruin their game with some sort of error where the market just breaks every now and then if you move too quickly. However, it's not going to stop us getting our snipes, because that's what they're obviously trying to do. They don't want us to make the best investments, but we're still going to do it. So we've got an 88 Bernardo Silva there at 20,000 coins, quite a decent rate right now. I'm thinking about investing around 200,000 coins. The reason I've only invested 200, if I'm honest, is because I like to have a balance above 1 million coins for these videos, because for weird reasons, some people will comment on these videos moaning about how I don't have coins if I don't have a mil. If I have like 700k, they'll go, oh, you don't have any coins. If I go 900k, they go, oh, you don't have any coins. 1 million coins, for some reason, that cut off where people go, oh, you've got loads of coins. Even though my team is worth about 15 million coins, it's just not good enough, guys. Now, heading back down into a different league there for the Women's Premier League, if we actually go for, I believe it's centre-backs from England, I'll just have a look here just to confirm. So we've got Bright, I think it might be Chelsea centre-backs. Let's just have a look. So we'll go gold rare for this one, just to have a look. So we've got Greenwood, yeah, we've got a couple that don't quite fit the bill. Let me just try Playstyles Plus. Let's just see if that sections them out. So still got the 83s on there. We don't really want her. So what we'll just do is Chelsea, and I want to say it's defender. We'll just check because we're looking for 2 85s on a filter. So let's just see. My bad, it's not English, it's just centre back, and we've got Bright, and then we've also got Buchanan. So that adds up. I've taken a little while to actually work that one out. I'm a little bit slow today. We're looking at probably 4K for these, which is once again insane. I mean, having a look, sorry, 5K. It's 5K. So for every rating above 80, we're paying 1,000 coins. So let's have a look. 4.9s there. I'd like to get them a little bit lower, but realistically at this point everything's going to go up, so it doesn't really matter too much. Obviously if we were sniping it would. I could actually just buy up those 5 really. Grab those. Obviously that technically instantly upgrades the market value right now, but I'm not selling them now, so it doesn't matter too much. Send them up. Obviously I've just sent one to club accidentally, but that's fine. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep grabbing the rest of these. 4.8 there. We'll take that. So that's it. So essentially all we're doing right now in terms of our investing is just picking up an absolute ton of 84 to 88 rated players. Even 83s are not a bad investment right now. It's all about the rating. It's all about the SBCs coming for Team of the Year. We are going to make an absolute killing. And the only thing you've got to do to say thanks is subscribe.